Beats Planet.
Man, look, what's happening, bro? I'm pissed off. And I normally wouldn't even start the show like this, but I'm pissed off. Let's just get right into the business, man. Let's just get right into the business. Let me say what's up to the people in the chat box first, so we can get going. Let me check my my vocals here. Let's just get right into. Okay, y'all can hear me. Let me jump to the chat. Wyatt, what's up? I know a lot of people care about being first. Some people don't. But Wyatt McElroy, in case you care about being first, you're first, sir. Salute Jensen, Jalen Diablo, Liam, Potato Bass, Kevin, Rarely Evan, Zach. That kind of rhymes. Sound like I was rapping a little bit. Kevin, Danley Tevin, whatever. Tony Snow. Whatever. Salute to all y'all, man. Let me jump right into this. Peep this out. So back in the day, oh wait a minute, Deuce sent me a message. Deuce, call in, man. Get in on this, man. Get you how I join. Call the show. 515-739-1285. Access code 309. Listen. So a little bit ago, Shrey, call in. Me and Sadie Fresh did a show, and it's where we play this thing called Scenario. It's where we take a team and we take their current draft position and team circumstance or whatever, and we build a team, right? And we was like, bro, what if the Houston Texans, this 2015, what if the Houston Texans traded up to go get Jameis Winston? Right? And I got into a debate at the workplace or whatever, right? And it was all like, you don't give up that many picks to go get Jameis Winston, boom, boom, boom. Now we're looking at the Houston Texans, and they're in this position where if they had a quarterback, oh my God, they'll be scary. I did the research. And the players that they would miss out on, let's just say they traded their 2015 first and second and a 2016 first, second, and third, right? The players they would miss out on is Kevin Johnson, Bernard McKinney, Will Fuller, Nick Martin, and Braxton Miller. You would trade those guys. You would get rid of those guys for Jameis Winston, for a quarterback to lead your team. Because if the damn Texans got Jameis Winston right now, oh my God, how amazing would they be? Okay? And I got a crew of people in here to help me debate this topic that I'm dealing with today. So I started thinking about the Jacksonville Jaguars, right? I'm at the workplace. I'm cooling. I'm bored as shit. And I started thinking, man, the Jacksonville Jaguars on paper are amazing. Right? They got Leonard at running back. They got your receiver situation with Hearns and Robinson in there. Let me check this call real quick. 318. That's like Louise. Deuce, that's you?
Yeah, fam.
Deuce, hang tight. Listen, so they got Fournette, Robinson. They got Hearns. That defense is crazy on paper. Malik Jackson. They got Calais Campbell, Yannick in glycemic index. They got freaking Dante Fowler coming around because the other three guys are so good. Miles Jack is on that team. Jalen Ramsey, Barry Church, whatever. Cool. The Jags on paper are so ridiculously looking on paper. But what are they missing? Damn it, they got Blake Bortles on that team throwing the damn football. So I was like, man, how much of your soul would you sell to go get Andrew Luck? Right? Because somebody hit me in the comments in the Facebook group, and they was like, well, they're just going to go get Alex Smith. Alex Smith is 30-something, and he's Alex Smith. I know he just threw a bunch of passes on the Patriots, but don't let that shit fool you. That's not going to happen every week. Okay? And if you look at the situation, you can get this Pro Bowl-ass quarterback, and you can sell your soul or whatever. The Colts could use those picks much better than you could. Because even if the Colts had those picks, they still got to pick good people. And you need about 10 or so people on that team to make an Andrew Luck-led team adequate. Damn it, just sell the farm, get about 9 day 1 and day 2 picks, and Jacksonville can get their franchise guy and let this shit fly, man. Shreyas, can you hear me?
What's up, Bosh?
I ain't asked you for all that. I ain't asked you for an entrance shit. So listen, y'all. I got Shreyas on the phone. I got young Nick Gashler. What up, Nick?
Hello,
Hello there. How you doing, guys?
What's happening? I got Lieutenant Dan. I got Lieutenant Dan, and I got Deuce. Okay, I kind of want y'all to shout y'all shit out. Okay, let's just shout y'all shit out. Gashler, plug your shit. Go ahead, Nick. Plug your stuff.
It's gdrafttalk.blogspot.com. I'll be dropping that link in the comments really soon. New website. I'm working on it right now. Make sure to stay tuned for that. I also have a YouTube channel called GD Official. Make sure to check that out too.
Lieutenant Dan, plug your shit.
What's going on, guys? Lieutenant Dan here with Unintentional Grounding. You can find me on Twitter at UNGRShow. That's my shit. That's my stuff. I'm really here just to piss Watch off. That's all.
Shut up, Deuce. Plug your stuff, man.
Yeah, I'll plug my stuff. It's nice for somebody in here to bring some legitimacy to what you're doing. Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at RevDeuceWinham. You can catch me this week. I was on Locked On Patriots with Mark Schofield, working with the Scout Academy. Look up all my stuff on YouTube. Just type in New Orleans Saints Film Study. I'm what's come up because I'm all those good. I'm all those good.
Deuce way better than me. Shreyas, plug your shit, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Blue 9 Productions, getting a video out today. Don't currently have a Twitter. We're gonna get to all that. Just a young guy learning about football.
This man putting in his damn Facebook bio. Come on, man, shit.
What?
Come on, fam. I'll let you do that later. And, of course, I'm Voch Lombardi, man. VOCHLOMBARDI, everything. Okay, I kind of know how Gash and Dan feel, so I'm going to get to them a little bit later. Deuce, what's good, man? If you the Jacksonville Jaguars, what do you do? Do you sell your soul to get Andrew Luck, or do you sell some picks to go get Darnold or something like that? What do you do, man?
Well, I sure as hell don't sell everything to go with Andrew Luck, the guy who's played one season out of the past 3 years, counting this season. No, I mean, and you talked about them doing bad in their draft. They've had some really good drafting besides that Blake Bortles cat.
Talking about the no. The Jags draft really well. The Colts don't draft like shit.
Yeah, but you said that Colts were going to use them draft picks better than the Jags were. I'd rather, if I'm the Jags, I sit back, let my AFC rival bust into flames because, look, he's great, but I don't know if he's going to stay healthy for the rest of his career. I draft me a new quarterback next year. I've got a great defense. I've got a young old line. I've got a running back. I've got a receiver. Franchise tag Robinson so he don't get away this offseason. I'm good.
Can you win a Super Bowl with Luke Falk or something like that? Because I was talking to Dan. It's not like the Jags are going to be first overall to go get Darnold. They're going to be a better team this year. They may be a playoff team this year, so they're going to get a back end of the first round guy. They're not going to get one of those big elite guys. Let's just shoot the shit and get an elite guy. Because even if you get Darnold, he may not be good till like year 3. Just get the dude that can be good now. We've seen Luck be good. But damn it, he ain't had no weapons when he was good. Oh, shit, Jacksonville got weapons. Come on, Deuce, what are you saying?
Come on, are we going to act like they don't have weapons? No, they have Bortles. They have weapons. They just have Bortles.
We saying the same shit, Deuce. Shreyas, what you...
Exactly. So why am I going to risk my future to pick up Andrew Luck when I can wait a year? There's like 6 or 7 first-round quarterbacks in this draft. You will get somebody.
They're all finger flips. Robert Griffin was a first-round quarterback, man.
Yeah. Here's the thing with the draft. It's almost always not a sure thing. So unless you got, like, the next Andrew Luck, you were going to get the current Andrew Luck.
We know Luck can throw the damn football. We don't know what Luke Falk is going to look like on the next level. You know how
Exactly.
Josh Rosen is up and down this year. Luke Falk, we don't know if Lamar Jackson can be an adequate quarterback at the next level. You know what you're getting in Andrew Luck, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'm getting an injured quarterback.
He's injured because his team sucks. And he can't run the ball, and they throw the ball.
He's not going to magically become a bio man going to Jacksonville. All that stuff adds up. He's still hurt. Why do you think he's just going to magically go back 6 years in a row, be healthy now?
Well, he's still the most sacked quarterback in the league, though, Deuce. That's what I'm saying. I did a video on Luck's top 5 sacks. They were terrible. The Jags had this one play where everybody sacked Andrew Luck. How the hell everybody sacked Andrew Luck? Go watch that video, by the way. Andrew Luck's top 5 worst sacks. Everybody sacked that man. How that work, man?
Yo, Voch. Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm the Colts GM, or not the Colts GM, the Colts owner, why? Why the hell would I trust my GM to handle a draft? You don't even know what this guy has done. Is there any track record on the GM that they just got? Like, bro, you can't just randomly throw out draft picks and expect to them to work out. It doesn't work that way.
Okay, but look,
you have the greatest.
Yo, Shrey, that's a fair point. But even when you drafting players to play with luck, you gotta assume that you hitting with those guys too. No matter what scenario, you got to draft right. So why not get more picks to heighten your percentage of a hit situation? If you walk into a draft with 7 picks and 3 of them hit, whatever. But if you walk in that bitch with 12. Come on, fam. Come on.
But you have the greatest. You have the goddamn greatest.
Who's the greatest? Andrew Luck?
In the NFL.
Luck?
Not the greatest, the greatest sure thing is what I'm saying. He's going to be consistent no matter what type of bullshit offensive line you put in front of him. He's going to put in work. He's going to put in those stats. He's going to get your team in a position to win the game. You have to rely on, you can't just, go and just, I mean, I totally get your thing, man. If the Colts are in a position where they can get an early first-round pick from the Jaguars,
they can get a bunch of first-round picks and second-round picks and third-round picks, and they can build that whole team. Herschel Walker, fam.
Oh, shit. I mean, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Hold on.
Gashler.
Ricky Williams.
Yeah, Ricky Williams, fam. Gash, what you got, bro?
Yeah, that didn't work.
Chill out, man. Get off the weed. Go ahead, Gas.
With Luck going to the Jaguars giving the Colts their first round pick. There's in my projections I had the Colts picking 4th and then the Jaguars I believe picking 8th in my kind of NFL standings as of now. But,
Well, you time out, goddamn, because if the Jags get Andrew Luck, they ain't picking at 8. They gonna pick 27 or something.
No. But as of now, I think they're going to pick at 8 without Luck.
Okay.
But the big problem that I see with that happening is the Colts are trading probably the best quarterback in that division to a division rival. And that may be problematic if you are rebuilding.
Probably.
Or you have
Deuce, he wasn't thinking when he said it. Chill out. Go ahead. Go ahead, Gash. He is the best quarterback in that division.
Okay, I may be
Watson
wrong.
Hive.
Don't even
Shut up.
start on that. It's close to
Yo.
saying.
I got one
Dude,
thing
it's
to say.
Luck
I got one thing. Oh, shit, I forgot. Go ahead.
Shut up, Shrey.
It's Luck-
Go ahead, Nick. Finish up.
It's Luck and Mariota, then Watson, then Bortles. But if you're trading Andrew Luck, who's certainly a good quarterback, to a division rival, when you get good in a couple of years, you have to face off against the guy that used to be on your team and against a division rival 2 times a year, especially with Marcus Mariota doing the things he is in Tennessee and Deshaun Watson possibly doing the things he may do in Houston.
But you got 9 day 1 and day 2 picks. Y'all get on my nerve. Time out. Let's bring in non-unintentional grounding Daniel. Time out. Shreyas, what you got? Shreyas, what you got real fast? 2 seconds.
One thing. Is this trade going on in season right now? Are you talking right now?
No. Let's say that it's
Like,
off
can't
season.
go off.
Let's say it's off season and Luck got a little time to build the playbook to learn the playbook and shit. Non-unintentional grounding Daniel, what you got?
What's up?
What's
I see
that?
a lot of problems with the trades on both sides.
Okay, go ahead.
So for Indianapolis, if you're getting these picks, they're going to be low first round guys. I know those picks are valuable, but who's to say you're going to get some stud players there? And then for the Jags, they don't have a great offensive line either. Now it's better than the Colts, but still, you can say that he has been the most sacked quarterback he has, but he's still showing a consistent ability to get injured. And when you don't have a great offensive line still in Jacksonville, there's a good possibility he's going to get injured again.
You're not gonna get high picks with the Jags picks, but you're gonna get high picks with the Colts picks because the Colts are gonna be garbage because we know that without Luck the Colts are garbage. But go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. But I just don't necessarily see value in it. And then for the Jags also, they're gonna have a late first round pick this year, or at least a mid first round pick. At least that's what I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But this quarterback class is so deep You
Right.
can get dudes that are studs that, like, especially with how stupid the media is. Like, you saw this drop of Deshaun Kaiser. I had him QB1 the entire time. You remember me arguing about it.
Mhm.
I had him QB1. Look at what he's doing now. You can get value at the quarterback position way later than people think you can. Look at Derek Carr. Look at Russell Wilson. Look at Dak Prescott. Look at Deshaun Kaiser.
Well, Dak Prescott is the GOAT. But let me ask you this though, fam. Like, you saying you can get value at quarterback late in the second or just later on or whatever. Like, okay, of course you're not gonna get Darnold, Rosen, Allen type of talent or whatever. Can you do this thing? Can you do this with Falk or Mayfield? I don't even think Mayfield gonna be a first round guy, but Falk or Rudolph, like, can you do that with them? Jackson?
Do it with Jackson.
Jackson,
Hell
Jackson different,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Jackson gonna line up and play slide receiver
One.
and burn the shit out of people. I feel you, Dan. Y'all should, that's another conversation. What else you got, Dan? One more point. What else you got?
This quarterback class is like an upgraded version of last year. Everybody's got their guy, but this year the people are actually good. Well, obviously, Deshaun Kaiser is good. But yeah, you get my point.
Thanks for calling in, Dan.
Thank you.
Look, man, like, even if you do draft one of those quarterbacks early, who's to say they can step in day one and be like Dak Prescott? Because the media pissed me off with that who's this year's Dak Prescott garbage. I can't stand that. But who would be that dude, though? Dan, what's your whole opinion on this thing? Then 317, I'm coming to you next. Dan, because I purposely skipped over you because you was trying to piss me off, so I just skipped your ass. But go ahead, Dan. What you got?
It's like, from a GM standpoint, why are you making this trade as an in-division rival? Why are you even giving them Andrew Luck and giving them the opportunity to beat the crap out of you for a couple of years if he's healthy at all?
It's looking like they're gonna beat the crap out of him anyway, Dan.
So why not just keep Bortles for the year and go grab a guy in 2018 and use your draft pick smart and let the Colts burn?
What you got?
Let them burn.
What you got? Draft. What you got?
It could be anyone. We don't. It's too early to be talking about, like, okay, and where are they going to be mid first round? The Jags could fall apart for the next 8-9 games because teams figure them out. We're talking about like week one overreaction here. That the Jags all of a sudden they won their first game and then they're going to go on and win like 8-9 more games or something like that. This discussion that we're having right now, it's fun. That's great. Andrew Luck could be like great as a Jaguar, but if he's not healthy, and if the Jags can win without Luck, why go trade for Luck? Why? That's a waste of draft picks and capital.
Because Luck is
you could go and get offensive linemen and defensive players in the 2018 draft with those picks that you have.
And
there's no point to go get Andrew Luck.
This a whole nother debate. I feel like Luck is elite because he can carry a garbage team by himself. Y'all, shut up. Luck can carry a garbage team by himself. We've seen him do it. So you put Luck on a team with some talent? Of course you make that thing fly, man. Also, time out. Can I give y'all props real fast because, once upon a time I used to talk to my lady friends and I used to talk them into threesomes and shit. And I'd be like, hypothetically, what type of girl you like? And they'd be like, oh my God, I don't like girls. It'll never happen. And I get so mad because they can't exist in a world of hypotheticals. I appreciate y'all for existing in a world of hypotheticals because in the group I asked this question and everybody want to say that'll never happen. It won't happen. They're not going to do it. Well, damn it, tell me why. At least just answer my damn question. My question was, how much would you give up to go get Luck? Like, at least do that. Don't just blow it off like it's not. Shut up. You a damn lie. You a lie. Shut up. What's up, Shrey?
Yeah, I would give around two whole drafts for Luck, to be honest.
Fam, if you go get Andrew Luck, you ain't gotta worry about quarterback no more. You good.
Yeah. That's the thing. This is kind of like the Herschel Walker trade, except it's way more even because Luck actually has prime ahead of him.
Man,
That's the thing.
what's
But
what's the name of the Jags owner, the Iranian dude with the funny ass
Shad
mustache? Huh?
Shad Khan.
That's a Mortal Kombat
Khan.
character, ain't it? Ain't that a Mortal Kombat character? Shad Khan.
Hold up.
Shad Khan would kick his wife off a bridge to have Andrew Luck, fam, and not have to worry about quarterback for the next 15 years. Quarterback purgatory.
No,
Scary.
I don't think that guy cares much about
15?
football. I'm gonna be honest.
Well,
You know what?
you see what I'm saying? Luck's not a rookie. So the next 8 or so
Let's-
years.
No, let's really live in a world of hypotheticals.
Okay. I'm
Andrew
listening.
Luck is 28 years old.
And the quarterback
Okay.
and the quarterback
And
position allows you to play till at least 39 or 40.
Yeah. We're talking about quarterbacks existing until they're close to 40.
So that's no
So,
quarterback
let's live it
purgatory
up.
for 8 to 9 years. I'll take it.
Let's live in a real world of hypotheticals. The Jags' offensive line has already been stated in this conference call that it's not the greatest in the world.
It's better than the Colts.
But what if Andrew Luck gets hurt one more time? Like a bad injury. And now you're the Jags who just traded for Andrew Luck and he's hurt. What do you do at quarterback now?
What
Because you gave all your picks to Indianapolis and you didn't go get another guy, one that could groom under Luck.
What
you
if-
didn't think about the future?
if
You thought about the right now.
what if your auntie had a penis? Then she'll be your uncle. We can do that with drafting Sam Darnold. What if he gets hurt forever? It happened to Marshawn Lattimore. Then what? I don't want to hear
I
that.
just realized.
Then what?
Yeah.
You draft
I
Sam
just
Darnold,
realized.
and you got a whole nother draft. You came with Sam Darnold, so you're not losing everything. With Luck, your whole chips on the table.
Deuce ain't talking to you. Deuce ain't talking to you. 317. Who this?
Common sense.
Time out. We talking to the caller right now. 317. Who this?
This is Jalen.
What's up, Jalen? What you got for the show, bro?
I wanted to say that there is nothing in the NFL you could trade for Andrew Luck. Like, let's
You-
just think about this for a second.
You not existing in a world of hypotheticals, Jalen. You got to
Even in
exist.
What could any team realistically offer? Think about this for a second. What quarterback under 26-year-old has the potential to even be close to what Luck can do? Like, let's think
Josh
about it. for a second.
Rosen.
And
everybody
Dak
who
Prescott.
says they don't want to trade for Luck because he's injury prone. I just
Prescott.
want to throw out this point.
Derek Carr.
I'm a Colts
Marcus
fan. so I know
Mariota.
what's
Carson
happening
Wentz.
with Luck.
We're just listing names.
James Winston.
Wait.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Wait,
Time
let me
out.
go to this real quick. Marcus Mariota will never have the arm Andrew Luck has or make some of the reads Andrew Luck has. Carson Wentz throws the ball
Oh,
5
boy.
We are not gonna attack my damn caller. This is my show. We're not gonna turn my show into Maury. We gonna let my caller talk. Go ahead, Jalen.
This is the thing.
No.
People
The
think Andrew
NFL
Luck
test
gets
said
hurt.
that is a lie.
Hold on. People
Go
who
ahead.
think Andrew Luck get injured, I don't think they realize his injury history. He got a fucking freak injury if you watch the play against the Broncos, he got pinned between two defenders because he was scrambling.
Talk
It was
to
a
him.
lacerated kidney.
Talk to
That was
him.
Yeah, I
one
was
of the
gonna
injuries that put him out for half a year.
Talk
And
to
then
him.
the other injury is a lingering shoulder injury that he didn't want to take care of, and he finally said, "Oh fuck it, I'm gonna take it off." He honestly could be playing right now. So all this he can get injured bullshit is retarded. Andrew Luck is literally a linebacker playing quarterback. He's like 6'4", 240.
Talk
Are
that
you
shit.
really
Yeah, well,
concerned
tell
about
that to
him
Cam
getting hurt?
Newton. Everybody said the same thing about Cameron Newton, and now look at him. He's
Cam
hurt
Newton
every
is taking
daggum
off
year.
every goddamn play.
Talk to him,
The
Jalen.
pocket is go die.
Talk to him.
Andrew
That's
Luck
not
out
the
here
point.
fucking
They getting hit
throwing
to
bombs
stand
from
them
the
out.
pocket.
And Andrew Luck doesn't
They
have to
don't
throw a
get hit
Philly.
there.
You telling me the man
Okay,
walking
if
in
Andrew
games
Luck
right
had
now with a
Cam Newton's
colostomy
line, you think
bag?
he's getting hit
You
like
telling me he ain't got an injury history?
Jalen killing Deuce right now.
Hold on.
One at a time. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Do- say what you were saying, Deuce.
He don't know crap.
Either way, he's built like a goddamn linebacker. You really think he's an injury-prone quarterback? The dude's probably 100% right now, and the Colts are seriously thinking. Because you know why? People are saying the Colts are so garbage. They don't fail to realize that, one, Chuck McDonald might be the worst coach in the NFL right now.
Damn.
I don't care how many goddamn times he says Brit. He fucking sucks.
Damn.
And we're probably going to get Jim Harbaugh to come in to replace him because Chris Ballard fucking wants Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh used to work with Andrew Luck. He's the coach Ring of Honor. Jim Irsay will empty his goddamn pockets for
Time out, Jalen. Jalen, time out. Deuce, say what you were saying real quick. Go ahead, say what you were saying.
Oh, I'm just saying he's talking about not injury prone, but according to every medical professional, Andrew Luck is behind on his rehab right now.
Damn.
Acting like shoulder injuries aren't a big
You ain't
deal.
no doctor. You ain't no doctor, Jalen. Go ahead.
Drew Brees Drew Brees had the same fucking injury.
Damn.
And Drew Brees, yeah,
Oh,
Drew Brees really
Oh,
good.
whoa.
He only like
Oh,
And they act like that applies to everybody. Can we
you
name
attacking
all
the
the
Saints
Saints
fan.
that have ended careers?
Jalen, keep on speaking the truth, man. Keep
Talk
on
that
speaking
shit,
the
Jalen.
Are you kidding me? Drew Brees
Oh,
had the same
man,
surgery.
these
He's only like
13-year-olds
30
combining
fucking
powers.
lighting it up still. And Andrew Luck is literally bigger than Drew Brees. He's literally a big.
Jayla, I gotta mute you, fam. Deuce said the 13-year-olds gathering up. They gonna make the Voltron robot, dog. He talking about Deuce is straight. Listen, y'all, we can't just scream over each other, okay? So, Jalen, I got you muted. It's great, by the way. It's a great fucking show, by the way. Jalen, I got you muted.
Talk show right now.
I'm about to unmute you, Jalen. You got 30 seconds to just give us a little, just finish your point in 30 seconds. I'm gonna move on to the next call.
Shoot like an AK-47.
All right,
Go ahead, Jalen.
I got one last point to make. I also got a parting shot to ask you. It's not unrelated to this subject, but this is the
go
last
ahead.
part I want to say. This team, like I said, they want to hire Jim Harbaugh, a coach that's a lot more strict and a lot better with younger players, because this is a younger team. Like, if you take, what's his name, out of Terry off this team, the third youngest team in football, they have a couple of drafts coming up. They get a good draft pick this year. They are legitimately a Mike Lynch year and Arden Key away from competing for the playoffs again. With Andrew Luck on the center for probably the next 10 years. Like, that's not even joking. It's just how it is. And then, I mean, are you kidding me? Who trades in Andrew Luck? Like, I could understand if you asked me this about Winston, because Winston's not Luck. Or if you asked me about Mariota, because Mariota's not Luck. But
It's
Luck
the same projection.
is literally,
Same projection.
he's already there. But I got a partner shot, though. I just got one question that I've been seeing lately.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I also wanted to say, could you please do a breakdown on the Andrew Luck film session live, please? Because people really don't understand how it really is.
I did a
Like,
breakdown
go ahead,
on how often he gets sacked, if that counts.
But I just want to say, I've been seeing some things that says Dez is washed and that he rounds off his routes. I just wanted to ask what you thought about that, because I remember you talking shit about an old boy from Clemson because he apparently rounds off his routes and body catches people, but it sounds like people think Dez does that nowadays. It's like Mike Williams, man.
He was talking about Mike Williams or whatever. All right, I appreciate it, Jalen. Mike Williams and Dez are different, man. It's just.
Yeah.
I would have to go into a long conversation about that. That ain't what we're talking about today.
Here's the thing. Yeah. One point real quick about Dez that most people don't get. They just keep complaining about how he doesn't run good routes. There's two different ways to win in the NFL. You can win by quote unquote physicality, but what it really is like body positioning, leverage. Dez is a master at that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't teach. You can obviously teach leverage. But just like you can teach route running, but it's not like all exclusive that a player has to be good at route running to be a good wide receiver. That's just simply not true. It's scheme dependent. Depends on what your offense runs. Like the Cowboys run a variation of the Howard Perkins, which relies more on those physical receivers at the point of contact.
Shreyas, you're not about to come in and try to be the star of my damn show. We ain't talking about Dez Bryant. What's wrong with you, man? Let's get this. What's that, Gas? Go ahead, Nick, before I move on to the next call.
For me, this Andrew Luck deal with the Jags, it may not happen, but if it is, it's the Kyrie trade of the NFL.
That's some huge shit.
Tell you why.
That's some huge shit if it happens. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you why. Because the Jags are a person away from being a serious playoff contender. Even though the Celtics already are a serious playoff contender, they're a good player away from becoming NBA Finals contender, and that's who they just got this offseason, Kyrie Irving. If the Jaguars go out and get Andrew Luck with Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns, and the whole entire defense, I don't care about offensive line right now. Like Jalen said, he's built like a linebacker. He can stay healthy. Then I can see the Jaguars going to potentially the Super Bowl in a couple of years.
Hey, man, we're not letting Gash talk, so when he got a chance to talk, he hit us with all the points, fam. My bad, Gash. I ain't mean to mute you like that.
It's all good. I'd rather wait for a while and then drop something big old double whammy like that. But
y'all
that was very insightful, Nick. Good job.
Shut up, Shrey. Y'all are definitely bringing some ass whoop. Hey, man, call in. Shit, 515-739-1285, access code 309104. In case y'all tuned in late, this all stemmed from a game of scenario that me and my man said he fresh played in 2015. I wanted the Texans to trade up and get Jameis Winston, assuming they gave up 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and a next year's third. The Texans would be giving up Kevin Johnson, Bernard McKinney, Will Fuller, Nick Martin, and Braxton Miller in exchange for Jameis Winston. So I'm just saying, like, don't be afraid to play trade bait with it. Like, go get your guy, man. Go get your guy. Sell that farm if it's your guy.
Dude,
Yeah,
look
like
at-
the
hold
number
on.
one priority of a GM is to get your quarterback, get your franchise guy. That's the one thing you have to do.
Go get a quarterback. 978. Who this?
Hey, what's up, Voch? Arnav.
Arnav. Okay, cool. I ain't got you in the
Back.
system at all. What you got for the show, man? Arnav.
Yeah, so I just want to mention for the millionth time that Andrew Luck isn't exactly the durable player he once was. He's missed, I think, what is it now, 16 games over the last 2 seasons.
Right.
He's missed an entire season's worth of games over the last 2 seasons. And so I think if the Jags risk it all, I'm assuming by 2 whole drafts worth of picks, I'm assuming you mean rounds 1 through 7, full 14 picks.
Nah, I ain't saying that shit, but like meaningful picks, like day 1 and day 2 picks.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Still, I mean, you don't want to put yourself in a bad position, especially with such an injury-prone quarterback like Andrew Luck. I actually did want to point out, though, that last year Andrew Luck had 7.8 yards per attempt, which is incredibly efficient, actually. The league average is around like 7.2, so 7.8 is a lot higher than the league average. This is with let's be honest here. This is with a pretty shitty offensive line, a pretty shitty wide receiver core. He doesn't have a stable run game. He's got an aging Frank Gore. So I mean, I'm getting shivers just imagining what he can do with Leonard Fournette behind him, with the receiving core with Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah. But the thing is it really worth it to risk all of that for an aging quarterback who's had a record of injuries recently?
28.
You know what I'm saying?
If y'all can go and win a Super Bowl, yes, it is.
Absolutely, Nick Gash. That's what the hell I'm talking about. You risk it all for a Super Bowl around here.
No, that's a wonderful point.
If you are the
That's
coach
a
of,
wonderful point.
if you're the coach of that team, you ain't got to buy food in Jacksonville no more, fam. Like, would you risk putting your team in obscurity to go win a Super Bowl? That's basically what this is about. Because when you look at it, and this is another point I was thinking about too. Like, the Colts are setting themselves up for the future. The Jags are setting themselves up for win now. Because at some point, those contracts that you went to go buy, those guys are not going to be on the team no more. You're going to have to pay Luck at some point, and your team is going to be shitty after 4 or 5 years. But damn it, what if you can get 2 Super Bowls out of that 4 or 5 years? Or you can make this Seattle Seahawk type presence. The Seahawks win 1 Super Bowl, they go to 2, and be in the playoffs every other year, all of a sudden they're a brand new team. They got a culture now. You see what I'm saying? Like, between Matt Hasselbeck and Sean Alexander to Russell Wilson and Beast Mode, the Seahawks was garbage. They weren't even thought about.
Yeah.
But just a little move can change your entire landscape of your franchise, and that attracts free agents and shit like that. So you can continue to build upon good teams like that. So if you get Andrew Luck and he's aging, damn it, he's Andrew Luck. You know what I'm saying? And it's my theory, quarterbacks don't get good till they 30 anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you get Andrew Luck for 8 years, damn it, 8 years of not being obscure anymore. Jags fans will love that. Then you put seats in asses, man. Seats and asses. Asses and seats, man. You can't. You can't lose. You can't lose.
Have we? I don't know if we've acknowledged what the Colts would do with those draft picks if they got them.
Man, look, fam.
Here's the thing: you can
I
draft
go up and
quarterbacks,
back like what
offensive
Jalen
line,
said.
everything.
This is what I would do, and it's just the type of methodical, individual I am. Assuming you got, let's say you got 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. 1, 2, 3 picks, 1, 2, 3 picks, 1, 2, 3. That first year, I'd go like defense and offensive line, and I'd get a quarterback that second year because I'm a big fan of building your house first. You already got T.Y. Hilton. I think Marlon Mack can be somebody. So you want to build that interior offensive line to go along with Ryan Kelly, and you don't need to touch receiver, but just get interior offensive line and build your damn defense. Then year 2, you can take your highest pick, get the best quarterback in that draft, or whoever your guy is, or just get a quarterback at some point. Get more on the offensive line, more on the defense, and you still got a whole nother year to go. That's built. I think those picks would be more useful for the Colts than the Jags, and Luck is more useful on the Jags than the Colts. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Now, how about you?
No, I mean.
Go ahead. Nick. Time out, y'all. Nick, go first. Go ahead, Nick.
Well, how about you go with your high pick? Because if you give away Andrew Luck, let's be honest, you're not going to go anywhere this season. With your high pick, with your own pick that you didn't get from the Jaguars, you go and select Arden Key. I'm not that high on him, but the rest of the NFL is. We'll see this weekend when he goes and out and plays Martinez Rankin at Mississippi State. So how about you do that? With the Jaguars, they're probably going to, if they get Luck now or in a couple weeks, if this trade actually does happen, then they'd probably be a playoff team. I'd expect that they'd be a playoff team, probably win the AFC South, maybe a wild card divisional round. That's a perfect place to draft somebody like Mason Cole.
Time out. There's this comment. There's this comment that's in my comment section right now. Slim816. Why are y'all talking about this hypothetical situation of Luck being traded? It's not happening. Duh, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Of course it's not happening. But can you not live in a world of hypotheticals with your silly ass? Can we not have fun football talk? It's Friday. Football come on Saturday and Sunday. Of course they're not going to trade Andrew Luck. But damn. Come on, fam.
Like,
You know,
to go to Google and look up the definition of hypothetical.
Time out, Dan. What you got, Dan? Go ahead, Dan.
Hypothetically, I would be calling the if I'm the Jags, I would be calling the Kansas City Chiefs and going, so when are you going to start Pat Mahomes?
Look, fam, like don't hit me with that sell high shit. Don't hit me with that sell high shit right now, because you know Alex Smith gonna come right back down to earth. Alex Smith gives you one of those games every year, one of those 40 fantasy point games, and he always hype your ass up. Then next thing you know, he right back to being regular ass Alex Smith.
But he's better than Bortles.
He ain't better than Luck.
To have the season that he's having. Hold on.
Time out. Let Dan talk. Go ahead.
If he continues to have the season that he's having, because Mahomes has lit that fire under his ass, he's having that kind of year, continues to do that, why not buy into Alex Smith and go, come on over to the Jags?
Oh, Deuce don't like this shit. Deuce don't like this shit. What you got, Deuce? Time out. What you got, Deuce?
Nah.
Hold on.
And instead of selling the farm to the Colts.
Alex Smith? No.
Yeah.
Are we really putting Alex Smith this high against a Patriots defense that has no pass rush?
Thank you, Deuce.
Yeah.
Hold up.
No.
I just muted everybody. We can't talk over each other, okay? Hold up. I just muted every single. We can't talk over each other. Slow down. Deuce, talk your shit.
Muted.
Go ahead, Deuce.
Look, I'm not saying Alex Smith is bad. He is a good West Coast offense guy, which I don't even know if that means he fits in Jacksonville. Probably not.
Don't.
But are we really going to take Alex Smith one game against the New England Patriots against a Patriots defense who has no pass rush? Nobody. Go look at the team. Ain't nobody there. And now their best guy's injured. And we're going to say now he's this high trade value, he can take you deep in the playoffs?
Dan.
Yeah, he's also proven he can't win anything either.
Dan.
I would say to that I'm not taking Andrew Luck from when did he last play? I'll take Alex Smith now versus Andrew Luck from when? When was that, Deuce? When was the last time Alex Smith played a game?
That's exactly how fantasy football works. That's exactly how fantasy football works. Everybody went to go get Alex Smith because he went to go put 40 points on the damn fantasy football thing. Now you want to trade the house for Alex Smith, and he's gonna go back to being regular as Alex Smith. Shreyas, what was you saying before I cut everybody off? You wasn't saying nothing.
I got something back.
Go ahead, Arnaud.
Yeah, so I just wanted to point out, Alex Smith, he had a great game against the Patriots. The lack of pass rush is obviously a big deal. last year we couldn't get any pass rush unless we blitzed with maybe 5 rushers at a time. It's the only way we got any pressure. But I also wanted to point out that a couple of years ago, I don't know if you remember, but Ryan Fitzpatrick was tearing up the Patriots crazy. I don't know if you remember this. Fitzpatrick looked like freaking Brady out there. So
damn it,
I call this.
Fitzpatrick has made a career of one big game, get paid, be bad again. Him and Matt Flynn.
Exactly. And so I see the exact same thing happening with Alex Smith here. I see Pat Mahomes as the future. They won't trade him, obviously. Even in a hypothetical situation, I don't see that happening. You know what I do see happening, though?
Quickly.
If I'm the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm taking a look at Jimmy Garoppolo.
Patriots fan. Gas, what you got? Hold on, time out, Nick, what you got? I'm coming back to you, Deuce, because I know how you feel. Go ahead, Nick.
Am I muted?
Nah, ain't nobody muted now. Go ahead. I can just mute y'all, and that's what I did, but go ahead.
Okay, so my big thing is everybody's saying that Alex Smith has a fire under his belly after Patrick Mahomes. Then why did he get benched in the Super Bowl to call in Kaepernick?
Damn.
Because Pat Mahomes wasn't there.
Because
Dan, you better shut up.
Started in that read option offense.
Dan, you better shut up. Because they wanted Kaepernick to play the whole time, and they were just waiting. They were just waiting for that moment. And Alex Smith got one concussion, I think, and we never seen Alex Smith again. Unfortunate. Deuce,
so how about what if the same happens with Patrick Mahomes?
I mean, that's just life, man. What if your auntie had a penis? You know, that's your uncle. It is what it is.
Scary.
Fuck. Let's get into this call and then let's wrap this show up. Y'all doing great, by the way. Matter of fact, let me take a quick break, real fast, to just reset and run this damn Patreon ad. Y'all, I'll be right back. What up, team? It's Voch Lombardi. Thanks for coming through. Before we get into the content, I just want to let y'all know the best way to support the channel directly is through Patreon. Subscribing to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month can upgrade the production of the channel and increase the frequency of uploads. For less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you can contribute to my YouTube scouting career being my full-time job, which means more content for you. Also, Patreon contributors will gain exclusive access to all my throwback film sessions covering college football tape on players like Sean Taylor, Calvin Johnson, Michael Vick, Luke Kuechly, guys like that. But the link is in the description. It's patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. See y'all there. Appreciate it.
Do some research on the 5-second rule.
All right, y'all. We back. All right, we back. Y'all killing me. We back, y'all. Shreyas had 1 point. We gonna hit that. Then we gonna jump in these last two callers. We gonna get a final thought. We gonna get the hell out of here. Shreyas, what's your last point? What's the point you was gonna make?
Yeah, if the Colts actually traded Andrew Luck
so
to the Jaguars and got themselves a first-round pick, a high-round pick quarterback, then they would establish their identity in the NFL as being that one team who always gets their stud quarterback injured and then just drafts another one.
That's a good point. With Peyton and all that.
I'm kind of mad you made us wait for all that.
Really? That was it?
I'm mad you made us wait for all that shit, man. Let's get these calls. Let's get these calls out the way. 401-374. Who this?
This is Mike. What's going on, man?
What's up, Mike? What you got for the show?
Hey, if you went through with the Luck trade to the Jaguars, would you keep Pagano as the Colts head coach?
Hell
no.
Go
for a completely new identity.
He's part of the problem too. You clean all that shit up. Look,
Fire
man.
the two regardless, dude.
Look, man. I read something in Bleacher Report. Thanks for calling, by the way, Mike. I read something in Bleacher Report. Chuck is trying to be more assertive at practice now. Let me just borrow y'all ears for a second. If any of y'all watched Last Chance U and y'all know about Coach Buddy Stevens, you can go from hothead to calm, right? Like you can try to calm down, but you can't go from soft to aggressive because you're gonna go in there and be like, just run the damn play right. They're gonna look at you like, shut up, coach, and they be like, okay. you ain't been acting like this. You gotta set your tone, fam. All that backwards stuff ain't gonna work. Good call, Mike. And let's get into this one call here. Also from the 409, but 864. Who this? Also from the 409, but this time 864.
Hello?
Who this? What's happening, bro? Who this?
What's happening, bro?
Oh, you ain't gotta ask my question. It's cool. What's up? It's my show. It's your show, I guess. Go ahead. What you got?
So what you think about the It movie?
What boy?
All right, man. So look, let me just hit y'all.
Get your head.
Let me just hit y'all with these final thoughts real quick. Existing in a world of hypothetical. Yeah, he's gone, and I wrote his number down. He's not coming back ever again.
What a
He's not coming back ever again. So Pete, he's in
hammered.
He's in the abyss with Will. They used to call in and troll my show. Listen.
Oh yeah, that one guy.
Y'all ass ain't heard of Will since, boy. So Pete, final thought. If we put our thinking caps on and live in a world of hypotheticals, if you're the New York Jags, if you're the Jacksonville Jaguars, how much would you sell to go get Andrew Luck? And this exercise is to basically display how much faith you have in Andrew Luck or how much you like Andrew Luck. So, Gash, what would you give up to go get Andrew Luck?
Man, he's one of my Stanford Cardinal alums. I would give up probably two first-round picks, maybe 2 second-round picks, and a third.
Time out. What you mean one of my Stanford Cardinal alums? You ain't even in high school yet. What you mean?
I know, but my favorite college team is Stanford, and since you went to Stanford, you're one of my Stanford
I wonder
guys.
if he likes Apple Jacks, too.
You better shut up. Okay, so Gash thinks highly of him. Dan, what would you give up for... Oh, time out. Wait a minute. Time out. We got to stop this shit. Carolina Pimp, what you got, bro? What's that, big baby? You holding down for the Doski, Wolski, the Peasky, Whiskey?
Shit, Nick, Nat, pat your back, give a dog a ball. I just wanted to come in and holler at you and remind you that the Atlanta Falcons damn near lost to the Chicago Bears because it's a sorry-ass football team, and they put a Chick-fil-A in their brand-new stadium, and it's closed on Sundays because it's a terrible city, big baby. Peace and love. We out here.
Thanks for the call. Thanks for the call, Carolina Pimp. We can always take a call from Carolina Pimp. Hey, it's funny, y'all, because I told y'all that I can always tell who's making noise by the sound bar next to their name. Everybody's laughing except Dan. I swear, Dan was making no noise.
And the thing is I really, really like Carolina Pimp because he's funny as hell. But man, y'all was struggling against San Francisco 49ers. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Andrew Luck and what I would give to get Andrew Luck on the Jaguars. I'd give 2 box of Pop-Tarts and a couple of 7th-round picks.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. That's what I would give Indianapolis.
Good job.
They banged up my quarterback that I'm trying to trade for. I don't want him.
Good job of getting the show back on track, man. You Segway Jones for that one. Whew, shouts out to Carolina Pimp, y'all. That's damn. Deuce, what would you give up for Andrew Luck considering you're the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Not a dang thing.
You wouldn't even give up a 3rd-round pick to get Andrew Luck if you're the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Okay, sure. If we're playing Fantasyland, I give them a fresh copy of 2K and a 3rd-rounder.
I ain't playing with you.
A fresh copy of 2K.
I ain't playing with you.
Man, that's a good reward in the locker room. I'm just saying.
Shut up, Gash. Go ahead, Shrey. What you got?
I mean, I would give him like 1 first rounder and like 22 second rounders. I'm kidding. I'll give him a first rounder, a second rounder, a third rounder, and a fourth rounder. Yeah, that should be good.
Just this year?
Man,
That's it?
Yeah.
They're not going to accept none of this shit, man. Arnav,
Yeah, exactly.
Arnav, what you got, man?
Yeah, I'm thinking 2 first rounders and a third rounder. That's all. The injuries are too much for me.
Man, I go sell that house. I go sell that house.
Are scary, man.
All it takes is for one slip up by a tackle or a guard or something. All it takes is one injury. We saw that with Derek Carr. But for Andrew Luck, it could be career-ending.
I go sell that house and get Andrew Luck, man, because I play Madden, and I know how valuable it is to have.
Dude, do you want to combine our offers because maybe it'll make it a little bit better for Voch?
Look, man, I can name 6 quarterbacks right now whose careers have ended after shoulder injuries, so I don't even want to touch them.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Anyway, hey, man.
Wait. Victim of her. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
No. But important question. What flavor were the Pop-Tarts?
S'mores.
They were 2 boxes of the blueberry. 2 boxes of the blueberry Pop-Tarts, a fresh copy of 2K, and 3 7th-round picks. That's how much.
They weren't even Pop-Tarts. They weren't even Pop-Tarts. They were a Walmart brand toasted frosted pastries. They were toasted frosted pastries.
Bo, stop acting like you didn't grow up on those. Don't be hating on Walmart.
I know all about the toasted frosted pastries and breaking off the bread part on the end just so I can get the ice. And I got this.
Toaster strudel.
But man, look,
he didn't have Tony the Tiger. He had Penny the Lion.
That's crazy. Hey man, Pete, we had a fantastic show, man. I think we brought some good debate. Of course, I mean there's people in the chat box actually thinking that this trade was going through. Don't panic. Don't go to your fantasy teams and try to pick up Andrew Luck real fast. I'm just saying, this is just a hypothetical.
I mean, they already probably picked up Andrew Luck.
Yeah, man, it's a long show. They probably done this shit already. I got Andrew Luck on.
I got a.
Go ahead. Or no?
I just got a question. What do you guys think the Colts are going this year?
4-12.
Any record?
4-12.
Depend on when Luck come back.
4 games.
Yeah, it depends on when Luck.
Depending on where Luck.
4-12 or 5-11. Give me that.
Let's do a round table on it.
If Luck gets back
Let's do a round table on
8 games.
Okay, cool. Round table. Gash. How many games the Colts win this year? Do we know when Luck is coming back or whatever, or we
do not know when Luck is going to come back, which is why I have him going 4-12.
Okay, 4-12. Dan, what you got?
Man, Nick, you stole my. Yeah, that sounds about right. 4-12. I don't know if Luck is even coming back this year. I mean, especially since Deuce is saying that, hey, look, he's not making it through his physical therapy. He's actually on setback. So,
well,
yeah.
I know there was a report that came out on CBS this week that said that they're still expecting him to miss several more weeks. And a few months ago, we were talking about him being here week 1, week 2. So that's way behind.
If Luck Luck doesn't play all year, they're not gonna win 4 games. They might win 1 if they lucky. No pun intended. Deuce, how many games you got to win?
I gotta, before I can give my answer, I gotta get a round table answer to this question. What team is worse, the Curtis Painter-led Colts of 2011 or the Scott Tolzien Colts?
Tolzien's so terrible.
I can give you a record.
Tolzien's so terrible.
I'm gonna have to go with the 2011 Colts just because they finished 2-14, and we're all saying 4-12. That's all I have.
Curtis Painter,
garbage.
Curtis Painter at least once.
So if Painter is worse than Tolzien, then I'll say 3-13.
Fam, Painter ain't worse than Tolzien is so terrible, dog. Like,
well, if Tolzien's worse than we at 1-15, which one is it?
I might do a film session on that Curtis Painter versus Scott Tolzien.
The battle of the garbage Colts quarterback.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Shreyas, what you got?
I'm gonna say 8-8 with a margin of error of 8. 8.
Boy, you generous, ain't you? Boy, you generous,
So
ain't you?
basically, I'm saying.
When you were old enough, please never go to Vegas. Please.
That's funny. That's funny.
Our stats teacher would be proud.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. All right, now what you got?
I'm taking a look at their schedule right now. They played quite a few tough teams. Their own division has a couple tough defenses in the Texans and
They got to play the
Jaguars.
Texans, Titans, and Jags. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, I don't see them going past 3-13.
They
3-13 or 4-12.
They won't. They won't win a game, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. With Tolzien at quarterback,
I mean,
shit.
With Tolzien at quarterback, they're going to own 16.
They're playing some really
Okay,
solid.
let's be real too. Tolzien, if he continues being bad, they're going to put in Brissett.
Yeah, but
You know what? You know what? Reset this whole conversation because I flat out forgot about Jacoby Brissett. I'll give Brissett 5 games. I'll
starting week 2.
I'll give that dude 5 games.
There you go.
I still give them 4 or 5.
No, but the thing is, as a Pats fan, I've seen Brissett play. Brissett doesn't have that pocket awareness. He's not fluid in the pocket. He rushes out of the pocket too quick.
What pocket?
So does Andrew. So does.
The pocket.
Damn.
No, I'm talking about the pocket that the Patriots O-line was giving him.
And so does Watson.
Every time.
So does Deshaun Watson, and he won a game against the damn whoever they played. The
because
Bengals.
they played the Bengals.
Yeah,
the Bengals are the
Bengals.
That's a whole
The
different.
Bengals are literally the biggest meme of the season.
What the hell? What the hell going on with them, man? Like for real? Like what's?
Yeah, and Watson looked bad against them.
He's gotten too old.
You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out.
Oh god. What does that mean?
Marvin Lewis is Andy Dalton. It's a combination of shit. O-line.
I don't even know what that means. I will give Brissett 5 games if it's Tolzien, 0 games. If Luck comes back late, I'll give him like 4 or something like that, 4 or 5. Either way, it's going to be a rough season for Luck in them, for the Colts and them.
Can we all agree that the Colts are a top 5 pick next year in 2018?
Okay, time out. Now that we're here, though, now that we're there and the Colts are a top 5 pick, if you don't have faith in Luck, do you get a quarterback? Do you get an offensive line? Do you help defense? What do you do? Gash, what you do? Go ahead.
You go get another second-round pick in the mid-16s or maybe even the mid or early teens, and you go get with your first pick Arden Key with your second Mike McGlinchey. I think Jalen put it out perfectly.
Mike McGlinchey going to be in the second round?
No.
Oh, you saying trade back?
They're going to trade up into the first round and get Mike McGlinchey.
Oh, okay.
With their second round pick.
Yeah. And maybe a third or something like that.
Yeah, whatever. Second, third, whatever the hell you need.
Dan.
Get Mike McGlinchey. Just get him in there.
Dan, what you got?
Mm-hmm.
I think if you have faith in Luck, and even if he doesn't come back this year, you feel like he can come back next year and perform. You go grab some more O-line, and you try to protect this man. Maybe get him a weapon in the second round. If you don't have faith in him, then try to grab as many picks as you possibly can and go get yourself a late first round, early second round QB to throw in there and see if you can kind of go from there. Trade off Luck, maybe get another couple picks as well. Hypothetically speaking, I mean, I guess you could try to see if the Jags are interested. If they're not, then go around to the Bengals and be like, hey, are you interested? Because obviously Andy Dalton, right? He's not working out. So
get a weapon like Allen Robinson and damn Leonard Fournette. Deuce, what you got, man? Who do they draft with a top 5 pick?
Oh, well, they're going to get Robert Mathis 2.0 and Harold Landry. That's what they're going to do.
You like Harold Landry top 5? Because I like Harold Landry.
I love Harold Landry.
I like Harold Landry a lot.
Look. Everybody's talking. Here's the thing about Harold Landry. If you can, only some people can do the bend that he can do. You either can do it or you can't do it.
Right.
Landry can bend. He's my pick for the Colts.
Deuce, I did my film session. I did my film session on Harold Landry, and I was pissed off because I saw a mock draft with him going in the 20s. Harold ain't gonna make it to no damn 20s, fam. Harold ain't gonna make it to the playoff teams.
I'd be surprised if Harold Landry makes it to the teens. Just saying.
He's not going to make. He's going to be a top 5, dude.
He's not going to be a top 5. He's going to be a top 10, but he's still pretty good.
Oh, no, don't y'all talk
He's
about
right
where
up
he's
there.
going. I'm the one who brought him up. Y'all don't even know about him. Get out of here.
I know about him. On my board, he's number 2 right behind Arden Key.
I just muted all y'all because y'all talking over each other again. Go watch my video. Voch Lombardi breaks down Harold Landry. Go ahead and check that out, and y'all just let me know how y'all feel. Shreyas, who do you draft with your top 5 pick?
Top 5 pick?
Yes, sir.
I would definitely go for a pass rusher who can be like a franchise guy. either you like Arden Key if he actually is good, if he actually is legit, which I haven't done still on him, or you go get Harold Landry. I can't even pronounce his name. I guess you stay there because I think there will be like a 4 or 5 in the draft. So that's perfect spot for Harold Landry.
Disregarding whatever happened week 1, I love Connor Williams, man. And if you look at those great Peyton Manning teams, man, Peyton Manning always had a great left tackle every time, like his whole career. Like, so go get somebody to keep Luck safe, man. Luck is your investment, dog. Like, you can go get a pass rusher later. Go get a guy like Nick Chubb later. And get your franchise left tackle.
Bradley Chubb.
Yeah. What I say? Bradley Chubb. Pardon me. Go get Bradley Chubb. Go get Bradley Chubb. Go get that long ass name from Oklahoma. Go get one of those guys later, and get your franchise left tackle to protect Luck. With your first
even
pick.
Josh Sweat.
Whoever.
I like Josh Sweat.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Deuce.
Throw this out there.
Go ahead, Deuce.
We're talking about, because every year guards fall. So let's say you get your pass rusher and Harold Landry top 5. You're at the beginning of the second round. Maybe Quentin Nelson is still available.
Quentin Nelson's so nasty. Quentin Nelson's so damn nasty. That dude ain't gonna fall. Look, guys like Zach Martin.
No, we say that, but guards fall every year.
Zach Martin and Brandon Scherf have made it to where guards can eat in this life. That dude is
guards get paid.
That dude is amazing. I love me some Quentin Nelson. Go ahead.
I don't know what people see in Quentin Nelson. He is not athletic at all.
Fam. Woo.
Okay, get out.
Fam.
And honestly, it's been a while
you don't know
since
what you're looking at.
Watched him. I may have to watch some tape on him tonight, but
yeah,
I just didn't get a good impression from him.
I think that's blasphemy for me.
I'm not breaking down college film until February, but Nick Gashler, I'm gonna need you to do some to redo that. Arnav, top 5. What you got?
I'm going Arden Key here too. I
fine.
actually wanted to have a moment of silence for my man Jabal Sheard, who went from the Patriots to the team with the number 1 pick next year. I think the Colts.
He went to the Jacksonville Jaguars?
No. The Colts are going to have the number 1 pick next year. I don't see any team worse than them.
Nah.
No, I don't see any
They'll have
team.
top 5.
The Jets are terrible.
That's stupid. That's the Jets spot right there.
Yeah, they got.
All right. Watch this. I'm about to lay something down on you. The Jets are going to beat the Patriots. They're going to split with them.
You're goddamn lying.
Okay, you're blind.
All right, y'all. It's been real.
No. Hear me out. Historically, the Patriots have always struggled against the Jets. Right? We split with them really often. Even last year, it took like a game-winning drive from Brady and a couple fourth down conversions to win the game on final drive. We've never really had the Jets number in East Rutherford. So I see the Jets pulling out a couple clutch wins here. I think the Colts, just without Andrew Luck, are a completely anemic team. He is
How about the 49ers? How about the Bears? How about the
49ers have a defense now. The 49ers are starting to have a defense. They've got that young linebacker.
Okay.
Nah,
the Colts
fam.
have a solid defense.
I
see more protection.
But
okay, I just muted everybody. Y'all talking over each other. We'll go. Listen, man, it's Voch Lombardi. Y'all hold it down for the Doski Woes and Peace Weeks. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Hey, man, this was a great discussion. It was hilarious. We screamed. We fussed. And I think we had a pretty good debate. We'll come back and visit this later. Look out for the upcoming videos and film sessions, whatever. I'm about to unmute these guys so they can get all their plugs out. And, hey, man, we'll do whatever. Nick Gashler, plug your show.
HTTPS, or don't have to do that stupid thing.
What the hell? What is this? HTTP. Shit. Nick, just tell them what to Google and Google will take them there, man. What the hell?
gdrafttalk.blogspot.com. You can find a link in the description of all my YouTube videos. My YouTube channel name is GDA Official. Make sure to check it out.
That boy said / www.
Dropping that in the
Arnav and
Shreyas,
they share the same channel. So Arnav, plug y'all stuff for me.
Yeah. Check out Blue 9 Productions. We do
Blue 9 Entertainment Productions.
Shreyas, shut up and let that man plug y'all stuff. For somebody type in the wrong stuff and they never find your damn channel. Go ahead, Arnav, plug your stuff.
It's called called Blue Nine Productions. We do Patriots and Giants film analysis. We break down weekly matchups. We talk about game plans, etc. Just check us out. Give us a click.
Yeah, blue as in B-L-U-E.
Shreyas is so damn selfish. He can't let Arnav have the damn spotlight. I let you.
No, man, I'm just spelling it out because
it's my spotlight. Damn it!
I let you. Okay, I'm about to mute both of y'all.
Go ahead, man.
I'm muting both of y'all because y'all make me mad. Y'all get on my Deuce, plug your stuff, man.
Yeah, guys. Look, I'm so glad they stopped talking. Also, what was up with the? Before I play, I gotta say this. You talking about the Jets beat the Patriots in the last 15 games? They beat the Patriots in Foxborough one time, 2011. You gotta go back to the Rex Ryan, Mark Sanchez years.
Right.
That dude's smoking some good stuff. But you can follow me on Twitter at RevDeuceWindham. You can find my stuff on Twitter, on YouTube. Like I said, search New Orleans Saints Film Study. If any of you guys are consenting adults wanting to learn more about the NFL, come join us at the Scouting Academy. Actually learn what it takes to be a scout, get to the NFL, or just learn more about football.
That's a good way to not give the name out. Search New Orleans Saints football. That's a good way to. That's a good way to bypass the name, dude. Dan, what you got, bro? Plug your stuff.
How's it going, guys? Lieutenant Dan here with Unintentional Grounding. You can find us on YouTube as well as find us on Twitter at UNGR_show. You can also find us on Instagram where we just do life stuff, talk about just regular whatever. And you can see all of our Falcons content on YouTube as well as our film breakdowns on Falcons players.
And hit that sub button. I'm Voch Lombardi, VOCHLOMBARD. LOMBARDI on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff. I'm Voch Lombardi. I'm incredibly easy to find. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks to my guests, young Nick Gashler, Lieutenant Dan, my man Deuce Wyndham, Shreyas, and Arnav's annoying asses. And until next time, y'all, salute. Peace.